Just experience. It's unbelievable what experience does. You gain like experience. Just been so proud of the guys, how humble everybody is, how, you know, nobody's mad that this person's going in, that this person's going in. We're all competing, and that's what we need in our room. Like I said, competition is king. And we're just working together to get better, you know. And we all need somebody to trust the person behind us to come in and do the exact same thing, or if not better than you did, you know. And so that's, I've been very impressed.
In terms of just kind of how the spring has gone, how different is it now compared to last year for you?
For me, you know, it's the first time since I've been here, Haley, that I'm playing the same defense at the same position, and it's unbelievable. I'm not learning, I'm just playing. It's very, I don't want to say easy, because of course our practices are never easy, but I'm not having to think, I just play, and it's amazing to be able to be that leader who don't have to worry about what I'm doing. I'm moving him, and him, getting everybody else lined up, which they already know what they're doing, but I'm helping people. So it's just the level of execution and the level of communication is on another level. I mean, it's blowing me away right now how good the defense is looking.
It seems from the leadership aspect that this is much more player-driven than it was a year ago. Is that kind of something that you're seeing?
Well, absolutely, and that's something as a team we're taking pride in and we're trying to work on is, you know, we don't want 1, 2, 3. We want a bunch of leaders, and we want everybody and all those leaders to back each other up. And yes, we are more player-led, and that's something we're also actively working on, is because, you know, you watch these practices, we're going a million miles an hour, go, 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 but then sometimes when the coaches will step away, maybe we're not going as fast, and that's something that we are aware of and we're trying to work on. And but just from a year ago, it's unbelievable how much better we are. Player-led.
How's Jerry doing? Like, that's a pretty major transition late in their career.
He's unbelievable. The speed that he adds to the linebacker room is next level, and he's learning so fast. He wants to learn, and having a guy that comes in like that with that much athleticism and wanting to learn. I mean, he's asking me every day, hey, can we go watch extra film? Can we do this? Can we do that? And I'm just trying to give him everything I can, you know, to help him accelerate the process to be able to get on the field. Because, you know, adding that speed to the linebacker room is key.
Are you excited you guys got the pads on now? And that's the thing you wait for. You don't enjoy the helmets and shorts you want to hit and the thud and all that stuff?
Well, absolutely. I mean, you find out who can really play, because, you know, you got a lot of people in shorts and pads look really good and all that stuff, but then it's a little bit different when the other person can actually hit you back. So, you know, it was a lot of fun today. I thought we had a really clean practice. And, you know, guys were staying up, but we're still, as a defense, we're attacking the football, and I didn't see too many missed tackles. So, I mean, I was very proud of the defense.
The thing with this room in particular is y'all kind of look a little different than other rooms in the terms that you are kind of transplanted in. Like, you have guys who weren't linebackers before, sometimes ever. And so when you kind of look at that and your role as well as like Coach Thacker, how do you kind of make it to where you understand that everybody's on a different level in their development, but you're still trying to make sure that everybody's still on the same pace? Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
And it's funny, we were actually talking about that in Indy, how, you know, we got a quarterback, a running back, a safety. We got lots of people from different positions, but that's just college football. That happens a lot of the times, you know, and it's about working together. Like I said, if I'm the leader and I know the most about the defense, then it's my job to pass that knowledge down to everybody. So, you know, every single day that we can, I'm meeting with the guys and we're watching extra film. We're doing all this kind of stuff to get them to where I am, to get them to where Quez and all these other people are. And it's not a selfish room. We're not a selfish room. We want competition, and because that's just going to make all of us elevate our game. And it's so cool to see all these guys come from quarterback, running back, all these places to come in and be able to, you know, transform. Because, you know, being a linebacker, it's arguably the hardest position on the field, because you got to be able to cover, fill the gap, you know, go against offensive linemen, all this kind of stuff. And being able to take Demetrius Knight, who's a quarterback, never played probably linebacker in his life, come in and just 365 days later, I mean, is playing unbelievable, playing out of his mind. So it's, you know, it just speaks to the development of this program, these coaches, how amazing they are. And, you know, I can't say enough about it.
Cornelius is a guy who's cross-trains and that kind of thing, and his body seems to have really transformed. Kind of what are you seeing from him from a year ago?
I'm seeing his confidence pick up. It's a big thing for younger guys to, well, number one, it's about knowledge. If you don't know the playbook like the back of your hand, you're going to play slow. And I've learned that firsthand my first year here. You know, you can be as physically fit as you want, but if you don't know the defense, you're not going to play as fast. And, you know, it's him growing up a little bit. He's been asking me over and over, can we watch film? Can we watch film? Can we watch? Absolutely. So I'm helping him out as much as I can. And you know, and then it's the next thing is he's, like I said, more confidence and he's getting more physical. So once he flips that switch, and he is flipping that switch actively. When the first day of pads, I thought he did great. You know, he's just developing, and I'm proud of him as well.
Do you change your approach? This is your last hurrah, last spring. Kind of, does that change anything for you in terms of how you approach things?
Sort of, in a sense. You know, I had a great year last year, and going into this year, it's more about, you know, critiquing the weaknesses of my game. So I know what my strengths are. Of course, I got to keep those strong, but then a good player or a good leader, he's going to work on his weaknesses. And so a lot of times in practice, I may approach a block this way. Well, now I'm trying to work on my weakness, so I approach it a different way. You know, there's just little stuff that I'm doing to work on my game so that I can add tools to my shed. So, yeah, I mean, it's a little bit different. I'm not as much, you know, just trying to, how do I want to say this? It's all different, but it's all the same. It's kind of hard to explain, but yeah, I mean, I'm approaching it from the aspect of I want to, you know, make my game the best that I can make it while also helping my teammates, because I know the defense like anybody else. So
I'd imagine, like, it's broad, but like getting off the blocks and shedding blocks is kind of one thing we imagine doing that. Always be getting better at? Yeah,
so like one of my strengths of my game is using my hands and getting off blocks and, you know, being physical, and that's where, you know, like in practice now I'm more working on my elusiveness, and I'm actually pretty good at it, but it's always something that I can, for instance, like, you know, Jerry, he's super fast, so he's going to be more twitchy and being able to get around blocks, so he needs to be working on using his hat hands, where me, I'm great at using boom, jacking up a lineman, getting off, but now I need to work on being more elusive. So, and you know, I've made a few plays today that, you know, I was very proud of because I was being elusive. And so that's the thing, you know, just running up and making tackles, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking to, you know, critique my game to do the best that I can, be the best that I can be.
What did you think?
Come from a unique situation. You went through 3 different defenses in your college career. How has that kind of helped you as a player?
Coming from 3 different defenses has been a challenge. You know, moving positions, starting out as almost like a, you know, a safety corner type, and then moving inside just a little bit to playing Sam while still playing nickel, and then moving inside and getting hurt. So it's just been a long process, and, you know, learning different positions and different defenses. But what you do learn is that every defense is really the same. It's just what you call it and where you line it up. And, you know, being, you know, Coach Roof, Coach Woody, and then now Coach Thacker, all those guys are great coaches, and being able to learn from them and learning how to play linebacker a different way has added tools to my shed. And, you know, I'm just so grateful for all of them.